On the off chance that you're searching for Bitcoin SV cost expectations estimate for 2024, 2025, 2030, and need to know where the costs of Bitcoin SV BSV will go from here on out, we will investigate the previous costs of Bitcoin SV BSV and will figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. Kindly remember that you really want to take this forecast and each and every expectation with the aim that this is just the idea of some market master examiners. Also, anticipating something so wonderful is totally inconceivable. Be that as it may, we will make an honest effort. We should begin. As per the most recent information accumulated, the ongoing cost of Bitcoin SV is $65.55 and BSV is presently positioned #67 in the whole crypto biological system. The dissemination supply of Bitcoin SV is 19,696,766 with a market cap of $1,291,134,207. With an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap, the Bitcoin SV's cost has shown a decent increment of 11.25% as of now. From most recent 7 days, the BSV was in great vertical pattern and expanded by 0.68%. Bitcoin SV has shown areas of strength for extremely of late, and this could be decent and open door to dive right in and contribute. Bitcoin SV Value Forecast Adding Machine. Our BSV Forecast mini computer utilizes progressed calculations and AI models break down a huge range of elements, from verifiable value information to showcase feeling, to give an extensive expectation of Bitcoin SV. Essentially input your ideal time period and see the expected anticipated worth of Bitcoin SV. Our mini computer will create an exhaustive rundown of month-to-month cost forecasts. Analyze the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV and other top cryptographic forms of money with our natural instrument. Perceive how the complete worth of every cryptographic money's coursing supply piles facing others and gain experiences into the market elements. Select 2 digital forms of money to look at their market cap and imagine the outcomes. We foresee future Bitcoin SV cost expectations but figure by applying profound man-made reasoning helped specialized examination on the past value information of Bitcoin SV. We give a valiant effort to gather greatest verifiable information for the BSV coin, which incorporate various boundaries like past value, Bitcoin SV market cap, Bitcoin SV volume, and not many more. Assuming you are hoping to put resources into advanced digital forms of money and need great profit from your ventures, try to peruse our forecasts. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation Rundown. Long-haul investigation recommends that Bitcoin SV cost might actually flood to $55,573 by 2050. As of the most recent update, Bitcoin SV is exchanging at around $65.55. The typical extended cost for Bitcoin SV in 2025 is supposed to be $124.10, with likely change somewhere in the range of $119.79 and $145.49. Bitcoin SV BSV is expected to arrive at a greatest cost of $910.98 constantly 2030. There is potential for Bitcoin SV cost to encounter a huge flood, coming to as high as $42 to $425 toward the finish of 2040. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2024. The cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at least degree of $82.97 in 2024. The Bitcoin SV cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $93.59 with the typical cost of $86.24 all through 2024. Bitcoin SV Value Expectation 2025. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of BSV, in 2025 the cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at least degree of $119.79. The BSV cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $145.49 with the typical exchanging cost of $124.10. BSV value figure for 2026. Bitcoin SV cost is figured to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $174.12 in 2026. According to our discoveries, the BSV cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $207.12 with the typical estimate cost of $180.32. Bitcoin SV BSV Value Forecast 2027. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of BSV, in 2027 the cost of Bitcoin SV is determined to be at around a base worth of $240.59. The Bitcoin SV value worth can arrive at a limit of $296.28 with the typical exchanging worth of $249.61 in USD. Bitcoin SV Value Forecast 2028. According to the estimate cost and specialized examination, in 2028 the cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $346.66. The BSV cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $424.98 with the typical exchanging cost of $359.14. Bitcoin SV value expectation 2029. The cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at the very least worth of $509.8 in 2029. The Bitcoin SV cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $614.96 with the typical exchanging cost of $537.24 all through 2029. Bitcoin SV BSV value forecast 2030. The cost of one Bitcoin SV is supposed to reach at the very least degree of $784.67 in 2030. The BSV cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $910.98 with the typical cost of $811.53 all through 2030. Bitcoin SV value estimate 2031. The cost of Bitcoin SV is anticipated to reach at least worth of $1069 in 2031. The Bitcoin SV cost could arrive at a greatest worth of $1,337 with a typical exchanging cost of $1,102 all through 2031. Bitcoin SV BSV value forecast 2032. Bitcoin SV cost is gauged to arrive at a most reduced conceivable degree of $1,577 in 2032. According to our discoveries, the BSV cost could arrive at a most extreme conceivable degree of $1,861 with the typical estimate cost of $1,632. Bitcoin SV value forecast 2033. According to the gauge and specialized examination, in 2033 the cost of Bitcoin SV is supposed to reach at the very least value worth of $2,177. The BSV cost can arrive at a most extreme value worth of $2,738 with the typical worth of $2,259. Bitcoin SV value estimate 2040. The reception and genuine use instances of a cryptographic money are similarly imperative contemplations. Projects with reasonable applications and broad reception are bound to persevere over the long haul. According to the Bitcoin SV cost conjecture for 2040, BSV is expected to arrive at a greatest value worth of $42,425 in 2040. The base anticipated cost of BSV coin in 2040 is supposed to be around $35,128, while the typical cost of the Bitcoin SV for 2040 is projected to be $37,681. BSV value gauge for 2050. Looking at verifiable execution gives setting. However, it is essential to perceive that previous presentation isn't characteristic of future outcomes. According to the conjecture and specialized examination, in 2050 the cost of Bitcoin SV is supposed to reach at the very least value worth of $46,740.